भीमातीरनिवासाय पंढरीपुरवासिने पांडुरंगप्रकाशाय विठ्ठलाय नमो नमः. मरुत्पुत्राय कवये भीमाय भयहारिणे श्रीमदानंदतीर्थाय प्रख्याताय नमो नमः. Dear children of God, Jai Sri Krishna, Namaste. Whenever the Lord advises man to practice self-control, he always has this truth in mind. That is the message for today. The remote is within us. In the 11th canto of Srimad Bhagavata, Krishna is telling Uddhava, lovingly commanding him that one should control one's speech, subdue one's mind, conquer the prana, control oneself by oneself. That is the way to escape birth. Dear devotee, a contemplative person always asks this question, why do we take birth over and over again? The answer is plain from the above mentioned verse. It is a thorough lack of self-control that drives us to frenzied activity, at times violent activity, at times harmful activity, at times anti-spiritual activity. That is the cause for rebirth. Many a saint has begged of the Lord for release from the cycle of birth and death. That can, says the Lord to Uddhava, happen only through self-control, a total, not partial self-control. What is the way then to overcome rebirths? It is self-control. The first command from the Lord is control your speech. Speech is not merely an oral emission of words. It has the power to hurt, to insult, to irritate, to oppose, to disobey, to deny, and so on. It is a whole process bundled in one word. The package called speech can contain self-praise, hurting remarks, assertion of new begotten power or wealth. In short, it is another expression of ego. The control of speech sparks no controversy. It leads to a peaceful state of mind. Speech does not stop with speech. The leader of the Vanaras insults a man like Vibhishana only to make him realize his own identity. The control of speech exercised by man leads him to Sri Rama's feet and is accepted by the Lord. Speech connects sometimes, speech divides sometimes. Speech is like a sword. You may use it to protect the weak and serve elders. But when it takes a serious turn, it hurts and harms people. It takes a serious turn, words become violent and pain-causing. Abusive language follows and the victim is deeply hurt. But lack of control in speech goes further. It contaminates the mind. Hence the Lord said, control the mind, mano yacha, after vacham yacha. Dear devotee, the abusive language leads us to violent thoughts, which in turn land us up in violent action. The Lord does not want man to fall into a pit. He is recommending control step by step. When the mind is controlled, no untoward action can be planned. No one can be harmed by action. The mind is the master planner, master switch in man's life. Controlling of the mind, advising it to be dharmic in nature and intention, truthful in its working, kind in its thought, compassionate in the ensuing action, all are the implications of controlling the mind. The Lord's next instruction is control the life air, which in turn means control the sense organs. Prana controls all sense organs. Controlling of prana is very important. The mind and prana together control our body, which is the home of our sense organs. When the indriyas are under control, man is safe. He does not see anything wicked, does not listen to anything sinful, does not speak anything vicious, does not smell anything that leads him to sin, finally does not touch anything which is unholy or lustful. Thus all this control of speech, mind, life, air and sense organ cannot be operated from without. The remote is within us. The Lord adds finally, Atmanam Atmana Yacha. Control yourself by yourself. There is a superior person within us who can subdue the lower self. It may not be out of place to quote Shakespeare, who said, keep yourself within yourself. That is difficult but necessary. It makes man move on the right path and right behavior. Control is health and happiness granting. Indulgence lands us in regrets. Control leaves us contented. जिसकी नजर उसको देखे कितना खुश नसीब है, जो उसको देख सके वही आँख आँख है, जो उसकी कथा सुने वही कान कान है, जो उसकी तुलसी सूंघे वही नाक नाक है। जिसकी नज़र उसको देखे कितना खुश नसीब है, जो उसको देख सके वही आँख आँख है। थैंक यू।